Hey, Giga Kate here. Ladies and those searching for a mommy replacement, gather round. Let's pour one out for a fallen icon, the yellow cab. That beautiful, grimy, smoke-belching chariot of despair. Remember it? The thrilling gamble of whether the credit card machine was broken. The aromatic bouquet of old air freshener and regret. The heartwarming sight of 5 empty cabs all off duty at once when it's raining. Gone. Squeezed out. And who do we have to thank for this modern marvel? Uber. The tech bros who looked at the deeply flawed, heavily regulated medallion system and said, you know what this needs? Less regulation, more venture capital, subsidized by your personal data. Let's admire the sheer audacious genius of the play. It was a 3-act tragedy for the cab industry, and we all got front row seats. Act 1, the Trojan horse. Uber didn't roll up and say, we're more expensive and we run extensive background checks. Oh no. They came in with the siren song of convenience and disruption. They offered rides at prices so comically low, they made a city bus look like a splurge. A crosstown trip for the price of a latte? Amazing! What a deal! What we, the blissfully ignorant public, failed to ask was how? The answer was simple. They were burning billions in venture capital money to subsidize every single ride. They were selling you a $10 bill for $5 and calling it innovation. We were the beneficiaries of a corporate sugar daddy and we loved it. Act 2, the squeeze. While we were all gleefully tapping buttons and not making eye contact, the cab industry was having a slow-motion heart attack. Their drivers, seeing the empty back seats, defected. Their medallions, once worth a small fortune, a retiree's nest egg, became worthless overnight. They were playing by ancient rules, meter rates, insurance, commercial licenses, while Uber was playing Calvin ball with the entire economy. The cabs were stuck in traffic, and Uber was using their own drivers as a weapon against them. It was brutal. It was beautiful. It was capitalism at its most vicious. Act 3, the pivot. And then the music stopped. The sugar daddy wanted his money back. The disruption was complete. The competition was decimated. So what happened? The prices, my friends, they jacked up and up and up. Suddenly, that ride for the price of a latte now costs as much as your entire grocery bill. Surge pricing isn't a feature, it's a mugging. The app that promised freedom now employs algorithmic extortion. You're not just paying for the ride, you're paying back every cent of those subsidized trips with a massive side of interest while also funding their space exploration division. So, here we are. The medallion system is in ruins. Drivers are arguably worse off, and we're all paying more than ever for the privilege of sitting in the same traffic, just in a slightly cleaner car with a stranger's terrible playlist. Uber didn't win by being better. It won by running a deficit for a decade, exploiting labor laws, flooding Washington, D.C. with well-paid lobbyists, and playing a long game the cab industry couldn't even see the rules for. They didn't disrupt the taxi, they just undercut it, waited for it to bleed out, and then moved into its apartment and raised the rent. Congratulations, everyone! We got a monopoly with a better app. What a deal!